Well, my topic is lesbians and equal treatment for women in the LGBTQ plus community. So I want to speak today from a place that feels vulnerable because this topic is not just political or social for me, it's personal. And it touches parts of my heart that I don't always show out loud. We talk a lot about the LGBTQ plus community as a place of belonging, a place where we can finally breathe, finally be seen, finally exhale after years of holding ourselves tight. And for many of us, that's true. But for too many lesbian women, women who love women, the community that's supposed to be their home has sometimes felt like a place where they're still fighting to be heard, still shrinking themselves, still waiting for someone to look at them and say, I see you, you matter here. That hurts. It hurts because it shouldn't be that way. This matters to me because I have seen the quiet ways that pain shows up. I've seen lesbian friends second guess themselves because their voices were brushed aside. I've seen women feel like their love wasn't as celebrated or spotlighted as others in the community. I've seen them swallow hurt when people made assumptions about how they should dress, behave, or label themselves. And I've seen the exhaustion, that tired, heavy kind, that comes from feeling overlooked by the very people who promise to stand with you. It's in those moments I realized this isn't just an issue. This is someone's heart, someone's life, someone's sense of belonging. What makes the inequality even harder is knowing how much lesbian women have done for our movement. They helped build pride from the beginning, not sitting in the back, but fighting in the front. They stepped up during the AIDS crisis and held an entire community together when governments and institutions turned their backs. They created shelters, resources, and safe spaces that saved lives. These women were fierce. They were brave at times when bravery came with consequences. But somewhere along the way, their stories were softened, trimmed down, or pushed to the background. And that hurts, because forgetting them feels like forgetting our own backbone. Even today, lesbian women face challenges that are too often invisible. They see fewer spaces dedicated to them. They watch leadership roles go repeatedly to others. They hear jokes or stereotypes that reduce their love to a punchline or a fantasy. They experience sexism, even inside a community that claims to stand against discrimination. They feel pressure to fit a certain image just to be accepted. And when a lesbian woman is also Black, Indigenous, disabled, trans, or an immigrant, the weight she carries gets even heavier. I've heard women say, I don't know where I fit anymore. And those words sit heavy in my chest because no one should feel that lost in the place they call home. Visibility is not just about putting someone on a poster. It's about telling them you belong here. Your story matters. Your love matters. Young lesbian women deserve to see love between women celebrated, not hidden. Older lesbian women deserve recognition for the years they spent carving out space for all of us. Trans lesbian women deserve full, unwavering affirmation that they are part of the lesbian community without debate. Every lesbian woman deserves to be seen not as an afterthought, but as an essential part of our story. Visibility is not decoration. It's care, it's validation, it's love. Equality for lesbian women should feel like being heard without having to raise their voice, being included without having to fight for a seat at the table, being respected without having to explain or defend their identity, being celebrated without being stereotyped, being safe enough to be soft, to be themselves without fear of judgment. Equality is not just fairness. It is dignity, it is emotional safety, It is knowing you don't have to hide any part of your heart. The beautiful part is this: change doesn't require perfection, only intention. We can listen more deeply. We can amplify lesbian voices with pride, not hesitation. We can challenge sexism wherever it appears, even in subtle ways. We can protect lesbian spaces, stories, and histories. We can show up for lesbian women with open hearts, not just open words. And we can remind every woman who loves women that she is not alone, not now, not ever. Let me leave you with this. The LGBT community is at its strongest when every one of us feels loved, valued, and safe. And lesbian women, with all their courage, all their softness, all their resilience, deserve to feel that safety without question. They deserve to feel held, respected, centered, celebrated. A community that loves its lesbian women fully is a community that honors its roots, its history, and its future. When lesbian women feel seen, our entire community rises with them. Thank you.
Thank you so